Sedaj pa bi vam radi pokazali, da to, kar učita Emerson in Sara, res deluje. Nekaj minut bo z nami par, ki je bil na kritični točki odločitve, ali nadaljevati skupno pot, ali se raziti.
Razlike med njima so postale tako veliko, da tisto, kar jo je včasih navdihovalo, jo je začelo razdvajati. Sprejela sta pogumno odločitev in res rešila svoj zakon. V kakšno pomoč jima je bilo učenje ljubezni in spoštovanja, pa naj podelita z nami sama. Prosim, toplo pozdravite na odru par iz Ljubljane, Primoža in Barbara Štrekelj.
Ja, pozdravljeni v najinem imenu. Res je, midva sva imela težave v zakonu. Jaz lahko svojo zgodbo povem na sledeč način. Izhajam iz ločene družine. Moji starši, v bistvu moja dva starša nista bila poročena in non-stop so bili doma prepiri, izrečene so bile nespodobne besede, neprimerne besede, kjer lahko, bom rekel, otrok raste, v bistvu odrašča. In če to pogledam, recimo, kaj sem jaz lahko v svoj zakon prinesel, dobesedno nič. Nisem imel nobenega tazga vzorca in potem sem jaz dobesedno isto reagiral do svoje žene. Bil sem nespoštljiv, bil sem neljubeč, v meni je bila taka jeza, da dobesedno se nisva znala pogovarjati. Vse, kar sva se hotela pogovarjati, je bilo res, kaj hočeš od mene, kaj sem naredil narobe. In jo dobesedno nisem razumel. In res bil je trenutek, ko sva bila na robu ločitve. Ampak v meni je vedno bilo nekaj tazga, da nočem se ločiti. Imela sva v bistvu, danes imava 3 otroke, ampak takrat je bila z nama najstarejša in jaz sem se takrat odločil, da zaradi nje vztrajam in da moram najin zakon nekam pripeljati. In jaz sem takrat, ko sem se to odločil in sem tudi naredil tako odločitev, da moram jaz sebe, bom rekel, spremeniti oziroma na določeno točko spraviti, da bom razumel, kaj mi ona hoče povedati. In res, bilo je težko, res, da sem imela hude čase, res, peko je bil pri nama, tako da te stvari sva rešila, a vmes sva dobila še 2 otroka, ker sva res, in sva imela en tak poseben proces, ampak da sva prišla toliko daleč, da sva res lahko se odločila, da sva ostala skupaj, sva spremenila okolje, sva spremenila res, jaz sem sebe mogel spremeniti 100%, pač žal tako je bilo in danes sem temu hvaležen, da sem se odločil, da bom vztrajal, da bom najin zakon spremenil v nekaj lepšega. In danes lahko rečem, da najin zakon je neka velika nagrada. In sva videla na potih sva k zmagi. In tudi recimo, kakor je omenjen tale tečaj, je nama, bom rekel, jaz bom zase govoril, odprl mi je oči, odprl mi je srce, da razumem, zakaj je moja žena toliko drugačna od mene. In žal, če bi bilo to pred 18 leti, to se ne bi zgodilo, kar se je. Zato jaz sem hvaležen, da sem danes v bistvu del nje in da sem tudi v bistvu dobil priložnost, da sem lahko to prečital, pregledal, tako da to je to z moje strani. Hvala, zdaj bom pa ženi predal beseda.
Ja, 15 let nazaj sva bila na tem križišču, ali ostati skupaj ali iti narazen. Nina je bila najin razlog, da sva ostala skupaj. Želela sva biti srečno poročena, ampak nisva imela pojma, kako to zgleda. In spoznala sva 2 para, to sta Stiv in Barbara in Urška in Aleš, ki so, te 2 para sta živela tako v ljubezni in spoštovanju, ena enotnost je bila med njimi in v bistvu sta se to tudi midva želela. Pomagali so nama narediti prve korake in začela sva hoditi v tem principu ljubezen in spoštovanje. Kakšne razlike je ta princip prinesel v naše življenje? Tako da imamo mi doma mir, pri nas je lepo doma. Včasih je bilo grozen, zdaj je pa krasen. In jaz lahko rečem samo to, da izredno sem hvaležna svojemu možu, ker je postal drug človek. In on bi res umrl za vse nas, ne samo zame. In ne vem, ganjena sem zato, ker me preseneti na tak način, ker si nikoli nisem v sanjah sanjala, da lahko. Recimo, ker smo imela 18. obletnico poroke, prvič sva jo sploh praznovala, organiziral izlet na Bled, peljal me je s kočijo okoli Blejskega jezera, kar je bilo meni že dolgoletna želja. In to je bilo fantastično. Povedala bi samo še to, da v bistvu tečaj, ki sva se ga udeležila, ljubezen in spoštovanje, je sprejel Primož to odločitev, da greva. Cenim ga pa zato, ker takrat ima on trening odbojke. In je rekel, veš kaj, meni je bolj pomemben, da mi dva investirava čas v najin zakon, kot pa v odbojko. In takrat sem vedela, da sva res na pravi poti in da je to potrditev, da bova imela še boljši odnos. In ko sva bila na tečaju, dejansko je prišlo neko razumevanje med nama. Poštekala sva se, postala sva en tim. Res sem vedela, da sva povezana skupaj in v bistvu to vam lahko položim na srce, da se, ne glede kakšne težave imaš, lahko imaš boljši odnos, lahko je boljš in še boljš. In je vredno vztrajati, že če ne drugega zaradi otrok in zato, kar dobiš z boljšim zakonom.
Ja, ampak zdaj vi vem, da že vsi skupaj, tudi z nama dvema pričakujemo drugi vrhunec današnjega popoldneva, večera in to bo, da bomo mi gospo Saro, ženo od Emersona, povabili, da nam bo ona povedala najprej svoje izkušnje in kako sta skupaj reševala te stvari tudi z njenega vidika. Tako?
Se moramo dogovoriti, kdo je na vrsti. Skratka, toplo pozdravimo Saro Egrič na odru.
Thank you so much. I hope you had a good break and such a wonderful story.
Hvala, upam, da ste imeli dobro pauzo.
And I guess we're going to move over.
Malo se bomo premaknili.
But anyway, thank you again for sharing your life-changing story.
Hvala, da ste podelila svojo življenjsko zgodbo z nami.
As I said earlier, we have loved being in your country for these last 2
In
weeks.
kot sem že prej povedala, res sva uživala zadnje 2 tedna v vaši deželi.
And I truly say it from my heart.
In zares lahko povem iz vsega srca.
Thank you for opening your hearts to this message and to us.
Hvala, da ste odprli svoje srca za to sporočilo in tudi za naju dva.
Hopefully you're encouraged to know that we get on the crazy cycle just like you do, as Emerson mentioned.
In upam, da vas je to ohrabrilo, da tudi mi dva stopiva kdaj v ta začarani krog, kakor je Emerson že prej povedal.
As he said, how else can we practice what we preach?
In kako naj drugače prakticiramo to, kar govorimo?
We're not here to get you off the crazy cycle completely. No one ever does that.
Nismo tukaj, da vas povsem snamemo dol iz tega začaranega kroga, ker to se ne da povsem storiti.
We're here to help you recognize when you're on it.
Ampak smo tu, da vam pomagava, da prepoznate, kdaj se znajdete na njemu.
Reduce the number of times you spend on it.
In da zmanjšate število vrtljajev na njemu.
So that you can jump off sooner like we've learned to do.
Zato, da lahko hitreje skočite dol, tako kakor že mi dva.
We don't get out of this, we have to make a choice to do this.
Moramo storiti odločitev, da izstopimo iz njega. To se samo po sebi ne zgodi.
We're not here because of examples we had growing up.
In nismo tu zaradi nekih vzgledov, ki bi jih imeli v času odraščanja.
As Emerson mentioned, his parents were divorced and remarried, for which we're very grateful.
In kot je Emerson povedal, njegova starša sta se poročila, pa ločila, pa ponovno poročila in zato smo zelo hvaležni.
And if I had time to tell you about the divorce in my family, you would think it was an epidemic.
In če bi vam povedala o ločitvi v moji družini, bi mislili, da je to neka epidemija.
Remember, this is about meeting another person's deepest need.
A ne, zapomnite si, da gre tukaj, da poskrbimo za temeljno potrebo nekoga drugega.
That's what the energizing cycle is all about.
In zato se gre pri tem krogu, poživljajočem krogu.
I love that this message only has 2 main words,
In všeč mi je, da ima to sporočilo samo 2 glavni besedi.
and we only have to remember one of them.
In treba si nam je zapolniti samo eno izmed teh 2 besed.
For you men, it's the word love,
Za može je beseda ljubezen
and for you women, it's the word respect.
in za vas žene je beseda spoštovanje.
And really, this is about who I am
In zares v bistvu se gre za to, kdo sem jaz.
and not who they aren't.
In ne za to, kdo oni niso.
There's so much freedom when we live that way.
In obstaja res ena taka svoboda, je, ko to ugotovimo.
I often say this is not a quick fix.
In pogosto krat pravim, to ni neka instant rešitev.
You will see quick results,
Boste sicer videli hitre učinke,
but you will, it really can become a way of life.
ampak to dejansko lahko postane vaš način življenja.
That's really what God intended.
In to je v bistvu to, kar je Bog namenil za
And the
vas.
reason I know that is because when I do it, it works.
In razlog, zakaj to vem, je, ker kadar to prakticiram, deluje,
And when I don't do it, it doesn't work.
in kadar ne prakticiram, to ne deluje.
So men, we're going to start with you.
Torej, možje, začeli bomo z vami.
There are many ways to show love to a woman,
Na mnogo različnih načinov lahko ženi izkažemo ljubezen.
and there are many more in Emerson's book.
In mnogo več načinov je zapisanih v Emersonovi knjigi.
But I'm just going to share a few with you this afternoon.
Ampak samo nekaj izmed teh bom povedala v tem popodnevu.
Hopefully you'll see how simple this is.
In upam, da boste ugotovili, kako preprosto je to.
A woman feels loved when you hold her hand.
Žena se počuti ljubljeno, kadar jo držite za roko.
Remember when you were first dating
Se spomnite sprva, ko sta še hodila skupaj
and you went for a walk or you went to the movies, you loved to hold her hand,
in sta
right?
šla na sprehod ali pa v kino, takrat si jo rad držal za roko, ali ne?
You wanted to be close with her.
Želel si biti blizu nje.
We still love that today.
In še vedno je nam ženam to všeč.
We also love it when you hug us.
In zelo nam je všeč, kadar nas objamete.
We feel loved.
Takrat se počutimo ljubljene.
It was interesting when our daughter Joy was 3 or 4, she was feeling sick one day.
In zanimivo je, ko je bila najina hči, imela 3 leta in pol in bila je bolna,
She said to Emerson, Daddy, I don't feel very
in
good.
je rekla Emersonu, očka, ne počutim se dobro.
Would you lay down with me?
A bi se ulegel poleg mene?
He said, sure.
Je rekel, ja.
So he lay down with her.
Torej ulegel se je poleg nje
And then she said, would you give me a hug?
in potem je rekla, očka, bi me objel?
He said, oh, so that's what you really needed.
To je to, kar zares potrebuješ.
She said, yes, and you should have
Je
known
rekla,
that.
ja, in ti bi to moral že vedeti.
Men, I want you to know, hugging works wonders.
Torej, možje, želim, da veste, da objemi delajo čudeže.
Somehow she was miraculously healed.
In naenkrat je bila čudežno ozdravljena.
Another way, men, that women feel loved is when you do not talk with harshness.
In še en način, kako se žene počutijo ljubljene, je takrat, kadar ne govorite z njimi usorno.
It never works.
To nikoli ne deluje.
It's never motivational.
To nikoli ni motivacija.
At best, we go quiet,
In najboljše je, da takrat utihnemo,
and at worst, we join in and the crazy cycle begins.
drugače se znajdemo takoj na začaranem krogu.
Ask yourself how you want your future son-in-law to treat your daughter now or
In
someday.
vprašajte se, kako želite, da bi vaš bodoči zet ravnal za vašo hčerko.
How do you want your son to speak to your daughter?
Kako želite, da bi vaš sin govoril z snaho?
It's really,
zet.
it's really important to ask yourself those questions.
In res je pomembno, da si postavimo tako vprašanje.
If you know you're a harsh man,
Če se zavedaš, da si usoren moški
and you know this would make your wife or daughter feel loved,
in če veš, da bi kaj takega v bistvu pomagalo tvoji hčeri ali ženi, da bi se počutila ljubljeno,
you could start today doing it different.
potem lahko z današnjim dnem se odločiš, da boš ravnal drugače.
It's always a new day.
Vedno je nov dan.
A woman also feels loved when you understand her.
In ženska se ravno tako počuti ljubljeno, kadar jo razumete.
And she often feels loved when you listen to her.
In pogosto se počuti ljubljeno, kadar ji prisluhnete.
Years ago, Emerson learned to say to me,
Pred leti se je Emerson naučil, da mi je rekel,
Do you need a solution or do you just need me to listen to you?
Ali potrebuješ rešitev, ali potrebuješ, da te samo poslušam.
It alleviated a lot of unnecessary conflict in
In
our
to je
relationship.
pomagalo razrešiti veliko nepotrebnih konfliktov.
And he became a really good listener.
In takrat je postal izjemno dober poslušalec.
Now, men, I know this can be hard if your woman talks and talks and talks.
Možje, zavedam se, da to zna biti precej težko, če vaša ljubljena kar naprej govori in govori in govori.
And goes here and here and here
In
and
ko
here in
govori,
the
a ne,
conversation.
govori, pogovor gre tu in tam in tam in tu.
I'm still working on this area.
Jaz še vedno delam, se trudim na tem področju.
And I remember one day when I was talking to Emerson
In
and he was
spominjem
trying to listen.
Se nekega dne, ko sem se pogovarjala z Emersonom in on se je trudil me poslušati,
But I noticed this glaze come over his eyes.
ampak sem videla, ker naenkrat je imel tak zamegljen pogled.
And I said, honey, I don't think you're listening to
Sem
me.
rekla, dragi, jaz mislim, da me ti sploh ne poslušaš.
And he kind of came to.
In nekako je prišel k sebi
And he said, well, maybe if ever so often you took a breath.
in je rekel, mogoče bi vsake toliko časa lahko zajela sapo.
He said it very lovingly.
Sicer je povedal na ljubeč način.
That was the day I learned to save the longer version for my girlfriend, or for my sons and
In
husband.
to je bil dan, ko sem v bistvu to daljšo verzijo.
I said that wrong.
Yes,
Did you say it right?
I didn't finish it.
That was the day I learned to save the longer version for my girlfriends.
To je bil dan, ko sem prihranila to daljšo verzijo za svoje prijateljice
And save the shorter version for my husband
in
and sons.
krajšo verzijo zgodbe za mojega moža.
Now, most men don't need all the details, I know that.
In zavedam se, da večino moških ne potrebuje vseh detajlov.
But guys, ever so often we may want to share more details or
Ampak-
get more details from you.
Fantje, na vsake toliko časa pa si želimo z vami podeliti več detajlov oziroma želimo od vas dobiti več detajlov.
We feel loved when you let us do that ever so often.
In takrat se počutimo izjemno ljubljene, kadar nam to dovolite.
Listen to what one man wrote about his 5-year-old daughter.
Poglejte, kaj je napisal en moški glede svoje 5-letne hčerke.
He sent us this in an email.
In to nam je poslal preko e-maila.
He shared how one day they came home and their dog had gotten out of the
In
backyard.
povedal je, kako sta se nekega dne s hčerko vrnile in pes jima je ušel.
His daughter was very upset.
In hčerka je bila zelo razburjena zaradi tega.
So they went to the neighbors to see if they had the dog.
Torej šla sta pogledati k sosedom, če so oni našli psa.
They didn't have the dog.
In oni niso imeli psa.
So he said, we made some signs and we posted them in the
Torej
neighborhood.
rekel, a ne, naredila sva take posterje in jih obesila po ulici.
And about an hour later, we got a call from the lady who had found the dog.
In čez 1,5 naj je poklicala ena gospa, ki je našla psa.
Our dog had followed her home and they had her.
A ne, šla sta po psa in končno sta ga imela.
Needless to say, my 5-year-old daughter was very, very happy.
In seveda ni omembe vredno, da je bila moja hči izjemno vesela.
We went and got the dog and then we were going to the neighbor's house to tell them we'd found the dog.
Šla sva po tega psa, k oni gospe, in potem sva rekla, da greva še k sosedom, da jim poveva, da sva našla psa.
On the way, my daughter said, make sure you tell them the whole story.
In na poti do tja je hčerka rekla, le glej, da jim boš povedal vso zgodbo.
I said, okay, and we knocked on the door.
In sem rekel, ok, in potrkala sva na vrata.
I told them we had put up signs and that someone had found her and called.
A ne, in povedal sem jim, da sva obesila posterje in potem kasneje nekdo poklical,
We said goodbye to the neighbors and went home, and my
Amen.
daughter was very
da
upset with
smo
me.
našli psa in potem sva rekla sosedom adijo in sva šla domov in hčerka je bila zelo razburjena v avtu.
She said, you didn't tell them the whole story.
Nisi jim povedal vse zgodbe.
I asked her what she meant.
In sem jo vprašal, kaj ste jim mislila?
She said, I said, tell them the whole story.
Rekla, jaz sem ti rekla, da jim povej vso zgodbo.
We drove through the whole neighborhood. We couldn't find the dog.
A peljala sva se po celi ulici in nisva mogla najti psa.
We asked God to help us find the dog, and I
Potem
started
sva-
crying really hard.
Potem sva prosila Boga, da nama pomaga najti psa in jaz sem takrat zelo močno jokala.
We made signs and drove all around putting them up.
Potem sva delala posterje in se po celi ulici vozila in sva jih obešala.
We came back home and we ate a bunch of candy to make me feel better.
Potem sva prišla domov in sva jedla bombončke, zato da bi se jaz bolje počutila.
I played with my toys for a while, then we lay down for a few minutes.
Potem sem se igrala nekaj časa s svojimi igračkami in potem sva se malce ulegla.
Then the phone rang,
Potem je zazvonil telefon.
and it was the lady who found the dog. Then we got back in the car and drove to her house.
To je bila tista gospa, ki je našla psa in šele potem sva se usedla v avto in se odpeljala do njene hiše.
And we got the dog and then drove back home.
In potem sva dobila psa in sva se vrnila domov.
You didn't tell them the whole story.
Nisi mu jim povedal cele zgodbe.
And then he said,
In potem je rekel,
if my wife would have done that to me,
če bi mi moja žena kaj takega naredila,
I would have gotten aggravated thinking I told them the whole story.
bi bil jezen in bi si mislil, pa sej sem jim povedal vse.
We put up signs and we found the dog.
Ne? Obesla sva posterje in našli smo psa.
That's the whole story in a
To
nutshell.
je cela zgodba, to je vse.
And they don't care about all the details.
In njim ni mar za vse te detajle.
But coming from my pink little 5-year-old,
Ampak ko je moja rožnata 5-letna hčerkica to povedala,
it really struck home with me.
sem končno dojel,
She's pink and she really cares about all the juicy details
da je ona rožnata in da so ji mar vsi ti sočni detajčki.
of an otherwise pretty simple story.
Nekje sicer drugače, bila to izredno sama po sebi, izredno preprosta zgodba.
So men, there's a man who was trying to understand
Torej možje, tukaj je moški, ki je poskušal razumeti
the women in his life.
svoje ženske v njegovem življenju.
And as I said, we will take a breath ever so often,
In tako kot sem rekla, vsake toliko časa bomo zajele sapo
but acknowledge you're listening.
in prepoznale, gledale, če nas poslušate.
Hang in there with us.
A ne potrpite z nami,
We're just trying to connect with you.
poskušamo se samo povezati z vami.
And you can learn a lot from a 5-year-old
In
woman.
veliko se lahko naučite od 5-letne ženskice.
I love that story.
In ta zgodba mi je izjemno všeč.
Okay, a woman feels loved
No, in ženska se počuti ljubljeno,
when you keep the relationship up to date and resolve the unresolved and don't say forget it.
ko ohranjate, ko sproti rešujete stvari in ne rečete, kar pozab na to.
Who most often says they're sorry, little girls or little boys?
Kdo najbolj pogosto krat reče, da mu je žal, male deklice ali mali dečki?
I'm sure you would agree with me, little girls.
Seveda se verjetno strinjate z menoj, da so to male deklice.
They say they're sorry when they trip over the dog.
Rečejo, žal mi je, ko se spotaknejo čez psa.
And who most often can drop it and forget it?
In kdo najhitreje lahko enostavno spusti in pozabi zadevo?
Little boys can.
Mali dečki.
I had 2 little boys who would go at it often,
Jaz imam 2 sinova, ki sta se kar naprej kaj sporekala.
and if I could get there soon enough, I would try to get it to stop.
A ne, in če sem dovolj hitro prišla do njiju, sem jo poskušala zaustaviti.
But so often by the time I got there, they were already playing soccer in the backyard.
Do takrat, ko sem jaz prišla do njiju, sta že igrala nogomet na igri zadaj za hišo.
I stood in my kitchen one day and thought, they have already dropped this and forgotten
In
it.
ko sem stala v kuhinji, sem naenkrat dojela, se ona dva sta na to že povsem pozabila.
And then I thought, little boys and little girls grow up and get married.
In potem sem si mislila, tele mali dečki in male deklice odrastejo in se poročijo.
And each of us has been doing this since childhood.
In vsak izmed nas te stvari počne že od otroštva.
We've been dropping it, the boys have been dropping it, and the girls have been saying, I'm
Dečke
sorry.
enostavno pozabijo, pustijo in deklice govorijo, žal mi je.
Is one of us wrong, or are we just different?
Ali je eden izmed naju napačen ali sva samo drugačna.
Men, a clue as to whether a situation needs to be resolved.
In možje, kadar je potrebna neka situacija, da je rešena,
If you see that spirit of your wife or your daughter deflate in a
ko
conversation,
vidite, da ženi ali hčerki upade v brez med pogovorom,
you can say a simple thing like this.
lahko rečete eno preprosto stvar, kot je tale.
Did that feel unloving?
Ali se ti je to zdelo neljubeče?
Or I came across as unloving, I'm sorry, will you forgive me?
Ali sem se ti zdel neljubeč, mi lahko prosim odpustiš?
Guys, I know it takes guts.
Fantje, jaz vem, da to zahteva kar precej poguma.
I'm not asking you to be a man who wears a pink apron,
In ne prosim vas, da postanete moški z rožnatim predpasnikom,
but as a man of honor,
ampak kot mož časti.
you are speaking her mother tongue,
Lahko govorite njen materni jezik,
which is love.
ki je ljubezen.
It's simple,
To je tako preprosto
it's powerful.
in zelo močno.
Trust me, it works every time,
In zaupajte mi, da vsakič deluje.
whether it's my husband or my sons.
Ne glede na to, ali je to moj mož ali moja 2 sinova.
And then I would ask you this question again.
In ponovno vas vprašam,
How do you want your son-in-law to treat your daughter now or someday?
Kako si želite, da bi vaš zet ravnal za vašo hčerko, sedanji ali bodoči?
She will have the same needs as most women.
Ona bo imela te iste potrebe, kakor večina žensk.
Does your son see you doing this?
Ali vaš sin vidi, da vi to delate?
Are you modeling for the next generation?
Ali ste vzgled za naslednjo generacijo?
If you haven't, begin again.
In če še niste, potem lahko to pričnete.
Start today because it's a
In
new day.
začnite z današnjim dnem, ker je nov dan.
Now women,
In žene,
when they do this,
ko oni to storijo,
we need to drop it. We need to forget
potem
it.
moramo me pustiti in pozabiti.
Whether it's something huge or whether it's something
Ne glede
small.
na to, ali je to nekaj velikega ali nekaj malega.
And not get historical.
In da ne postanemo zgodovinske, historične.
Men, we also feel loved
Žene se počutijo ljubljene,
when we feel your loyalty, meaning you're completely committed to us.
a ne, ko ste nam lojalni, to pomeni, ko ste nam povsem predani.
One way we feel that loyalty is when you do not look at other women.
In kdaj čutimo to lojalnost? Takrat, kadar ne gledate za drugimi ženami.
This is huge for us.
To nam je izredno pomembno.
Another way we feel loved
In še en način, kako se počutimo ljubljene,
is when you don't bring up the divorce word but are committed till death do us part.
kadar ne grozite z ločitvijo, ampak ste predani temu, dokler naju smrt ne loči.
A few years ago, I heard this wonderful story from a daughter-in-law.
Pred nekaj leti mi je snaha povedala krasno zgodbo.
She shared with me that her in-laws had been married for 60 years.
In povedala mi je, da so njeni starši bili, tast in tašča poročena že 60 let,
But when they'd been married for 50 years,
ampak ko sta bila poročena 50 let,
her mother-in-law had a stroke.
je tašča zadela kap
She had to go to rehab for 3 months,
in morala iti na okrevanje za 3 mesece.
and the day came when she could come back home.
In končno je prišel dan, ko se je lahko vrnila domov.
At this point, she was in the beginning stages of osteoporosis and Alzheimer's.
In takrat je bila v začetni fazi osteoporoze in Alzheimerjeve bolezni.
She was sitting there, her hair was messy, and her
Tam-
mouth was wide open.
Tam je sedela, ne, razkuštrana, usta je imela odprta
Across the room sat her husband,
in nasproti v sobi je sedel njen mož,
who said to her,
ki je rekel,
for better, for worse,
v slabem ali v dobrem,
for richer, for poor,
v bogatstvu ali v revščini,
in sickness and in health,
v bolezni ali v zdravju,
till death do we part.
dokler naju smrt ne loči.
And then he said, well, Rainey, here we go.
Potem je rekel, no, Rejni, zdaj pa greva.
Now fast forward 10 years when this man contracted pancreatic cancer.
In zdaj bom šla 10 let naprej, ko je on zbolel za rakom.
He would go for regular treatments and the sweet daughter-in-law would come to take
In
care
tudi
of
on je šel
her mother-in-law.
na zdravljenje in ta snaha je prihajala k svoji tašči na obisk.
She shared with me that when she would come, she would always bathe her, fix her
In
hair,
povedala je, kadarkoli jo je obiskala, jo je okopala, ji naredila frizuro,
give her a fresh set of clothes and put a little lipstick
jo
on.
na novo oblekla, jo naličila.
And then one day, her husband came back from his treatment.
In nekega dne se je mož vrnil za zdravljenja,
He walked in and the daughter-in-law said, take a look.
vstopil je noter in snaha je rekla, no poglej.
He looked, he cried, and then he said,
Pogledal je in je jokal in na to je rekel,
that's my Rainey.
to je moja Rejni.
Go get a mirror and let her see how pretty she looks.
Pojdi po ogledalo in daj, da bo videla, kako čudovito izgleda.
When I heard this story, I felt this was a man
In ko sem slišala to zgodbo, sem si mislila, lej, to je moški,
still in love with the woman that he had married 60
ki je
years
še
ago.
vedno zaljubljen v to ženo, s katero se je poročil pred 60 leti.
I always ask myself,
In vedno se vprašam,
am I living in such a way
ali sama živim na tak način,
that if that happened to me, Emerson would still find it a joy to take
da
care of
če
me?
bi, če bi se meni kaj takega zgodilo, ali bi Emerson še vedno užival ob meni?
Men, are you loving so unconditionally
Možje, ali res ljubite na tako brezpogojno,
that you would no matter what?
da ne glede na vse?
2 years ago, I heard this man had died.
Pred 2 leti sem slišala, da je ta mož umrl.
My first thought was,
Moja prva misel je bila,
he died an honorable man,
umrl je kot časten moški
and he loved unconditionally till death did they part.
in do smrti jo je ljubil brezpogojno.
Let us all remember
Naj se vsi spomnimo,
that death will come to all of us.
da smrt bo prišla po vsakogar izmed nas.
Are we loving and respecting so unconditionally
Ampak ali dejansko ljubimo ali spoštujemo tako brezpogojno,
that we would no matter what?
da bi bili pripravljeni to storiti ne glede na vse?
I hope so.
Jaz upam, da da.
Men,
No in možje,
a woman feels loved when you verbally support and honor her in front of the children or anyone.
ženska se počuti ljubljena, kadar jo verbalno podprete v pričo svojih otrok ali drugih ljudi.
For example, when our children were little,
Naprimer, ko so bili naši otroci še mali
and if they were speaking disrespectfully or unlovingly
in
to
če
me,
so oni do mene govorili na nespoštljiv način ali pa neljubeče
and Emerson was in the house,
in je bil Emerson nekje v hiši,
he would always come to my defense.
bi se vedno postavil meni v bran.
And he would say, don't talk to my
In
girlfriend like that.
rekel je, ne govor tako z mojo punco.
You don't talk to a woman like that.
Na tak način se ne govori z žensko.
That's my girlfriend and you're going to be gone and we are going to you're going to be gone someday and we're going to have a good time.
To je moja punca in ti boš enkrat šel od hiše, midva bova pa ostala skupaj.
And we are.
In še vedno sva.
I also heard Thank you. I also heard this sweet story about a 3-year-old boy
In ravno tako sem slišala eno ljubko zgodbo o 3-letnem dečku.
who his parents came into a room where he was playing with their cell phone.
Njegovi starši so vstopili v sobo, ko se je on igral z telefonom.
And as they walked in, they heard him say,
In ko so vstopili, je zaslišal, sta zaslišala, kako je rekel:
"Would you like to talk to my daddy's lovely wife?"
A bi radi govorili z ljubljeno ženkico mojega očeta?
He was 3 years old.
3 leta je bil star.
In our country, we say life is often caught rather than taught.
In v naši deželi rečemo, ne, da se učimo z zgledom.
What are your children catching?
Kaj pa se vaši otroci učijo?
Men,
Možje,
the way you word yourself and your tone of voice makes all the difference.
način, kako govorite, ton vašega glasu lahko naredi ogromno razliko.
Just as it does with us.
Ravno tako, kot se to dogaja z nami.
Remember, this is a simple message.
Zapomnite si, da je to dejansko zelo preprosto sporočilo.
I just shared with you some simple things you can do.
A ne, z vami sem podelila samo nekaj preprostih stvari, ki jih lahko storite.
They take some simple work, but they work.
Zahtevajo nekaj preprostih korakov, ampak zagotovo delujejo.
I'm convinced the woman in your life
Jaz sem prepričana, da ta žena v tvojem življenju
will truly feel loved if you do some of these
se bo
things.
zares počutila ljubljeno, če boš storil vsaj nekaj izmed teh stvari.
As I said earlier,
Kot sem že prej povedala,
trust me, I'm a woman and it works every time.
zaupajte mi, ker jaz sem ženska in vem, da to na meni vsakič deluje.
So men, we're done with you.
Torej, zdaj smo končali z vami moškimi.
So women, it's now our turn.
Torej, zdaj smo pa me na vrsti.
And this respect talk may feel foreign to you,
In tole govorjenje o spoštovanju vam morda malce zveni tuje,
but it's not foreign or alien to your husband or your sons.
ampak ni tuje za vašega moža ali za vaše sinove.
Women,
Žene,
I'm burdened today that many women think marriage and relationships
a ne, kar bremeni me, da toliko žena zaključi z odnosom,
are all about them,
a ne, in mislijo, da se gre vse samo za njih,
and that if our needs are met, well, I'll be happy.
in si mislimo, da če bojo le naše potrebe zadovoljene, potem bomo srečni vsi.
The reason I say that is because I think I was guilty of it for
A
many
ne,
years.
razlog, zakaj to pravim, ker sem bila tudi sama kriva tega mnogo let.
But since the divorce rate is still so high and relationships are falling apart,
Ampak ker je raven ločitev tako visoka in medsebojni odnosi kar naprej razpadajo,
around the world,
vse povsod po svetu,
something must be missing.
to pomeni, da nam nekaj manjka.
And I think, wouldn't it be exciting if we figured out what that missing ingredient
In si
was?
mislim, a ne bi bilo zanimivo, če bi odkrili, kaj je ta manjkajoča sestavina
And we began practicing it in our life,
in če bi začeli to prakticirati v svojem življenju
and we helped lower the divorce rate.
in bi s tem pomagali zmanjšati to raven ločitev.
Women are always wanting power and influence.
Žene si vedno želijo moč in vpliv.
I believe this message is a way to have the right kind of power and
In jaz
influence.
verjamem, da je to sporočilo nam lahko pomaga dobiti prave vrste moč in vpliv.
I want to share a few simple things with you,
In tudi z vami želim podeliti nekaj preprostih stvari,
just like I did with the men,
kot sem že prej z moškimi,
that I believe can make a huge difference in your
za katere
relationships.
verjamem, da lahko naredijo veliko razliko v vašem, veliko spremembo v vašem odnosu.
So listen up.
Torej, prisluhnite.
Men feel respected when we appreciate their pursuits,
Moški se čutijo cenjene,
Or they're-
spoštovane, kadar cenimo njihove trude
or their desire to work and achieve.
oziroma njihovo željo po delu in potem, da dosegajo dobre rezultate.
They feel respected when we just tell them thanks for going to work every
A
day.
ne počutijo se spoštovane že, če jim samo rečemo, hvala, da greš vsak dan v službo.
Now, does that mean every day you go, thanks for going to work
A,
today, thanks
a
for going
to
to work
pomeni,
today,
da vsak
thanks for
dan
going to
rečemo,
work today?
hvala, ker si
Thanks.
šel v službo danes, hvala, ker si šel v
No.
službo. Ne.
Too much cake makes anybody sick.
A ne, preveč sladic, zaradi preveč sladic je vsakdo lahko zboli, a ne?
And I know that many women in this country work as they do in our
In
country.
verjamem, da veliko žena v tej deželi hodi v službo, tako kot pri nas v Ameriki.
But as I said, men feel respected when we appreciate their desire to work.
Kot sem rekla, da možje se čutijo spoštovane, kadar cenimo njihovo željo po delu.
They also feel respected when we appreciate their desire to protect and provide for us.
In ravno tako se počutijo spoštovane, kadar cenimo njihovo željo, da poskrbijo za nas.
They feel respected when we tell them that we're deeply touched by the thought that they would die for us, as Emerson
Počutijo se
mentioned.
spoštovane, kadar jim povemo, da cenimo to misel, da bi bili pripravljeni tudi umreti za nas, kot je Emerson že prej razlagal.
I learned this a few years ago when we were on a trip to visit our son in college.
To sem ugotovila šele pred nekaj leti, ko smo šli na obisk k našemu sinu, ki je bil na koledžu.
Our daughter Joy went with us on her spring break trip.
In naša hči Joy je šla ravno tako z nami, ker je bilo to v času počitnic.
We went from Michigan to California.
In smo se peljali iz Michigana do Kalifornije.
We were going to go out with David that evening,
In tisti večer ne bi šli ven z Davidom.
and Joy was going to stay back in a hotel room
In Joy je želela ostati v hotelski sobi,
to catch up on the 3-hour jet lag.
a ne da se malce privadi na to časovno razliko.
When we came back, we knocked on the hotel room door,
In ko smo se vrnili, smo potrkali na hotelska vrata
and she didn't come.
in ni prišla.
We heard the television up really loud,
Slišali smo zelo glasno televizijo,
so Emerson knocked again.
torej Emerson je ponovno potrkal
She still didn't come.
in ona še vedno ni odprla vrat.
By this time, Emerson was getting a little concerned.
In tokrat je Emerson postajal malce zaskrbljen.
He turned to our son David and he said,
In
David,
obrnil se k Davidu in je rekel, David,
I'm going to get the manager.
grem po menedžerja.
If anybody comes through that door, you nail him.
Če kdorkoli pride skozi ta vrata, ga ti prbi dol.
What I noticed about David,
In kar sem opazila pri Davidu,
he didn't go, no, Dad, don't make me do that.
ni rekel, ne, očka, ne me sil v to.
He put his shoulders back and he
Ampak je-
said, okay, Dad.
Zravnal ramena, jih dal nazaj in je rekel, ok, očka.
What I realized that day,
In kar sem se zavedla tisti dan,
I knew Emerson would die for me,
vedela sem, da bi bil Emerson pripravljen umreti zame.
but I didn't know God had created my son to die for a woman.
Ampak nisem si mislila, da je Bog ustvaril tudi mojega sina, da bi bil pripravljen umreti za žensko.
It was such a light bulb moment for me.
To je bilo zame tako razodetje.
I also realized that day
In takrat sem se zavedla,
he was going to die for his sister.
da bi bil on pripravljen umreti celo za svojo sestro.
If you'd told me that a few years
Če bi
earlier,
mi to pred nekaj leti nekdo povedal,
I'm not for sure I would have believed you.
mu ne bi verjela.
But anyway,
Ampak,
the manager came back,
no, ta menedžer se je vrnil,
got the door unlocked.
odprli smo vrata
Joy was in a deep sleep.
in Joy je globoko spala.
She came up and said, what is all the commotion about?
Budila se je in je rekla, kaj pa je ves ta hrup zdaj, pa ta cirkus.
So she was well and alive.
Torej, bila je živa, vse je bilo v redu.
A man feels respected when we honor them by letting them lead and make decisions.
Moški se počuti spoštovanega, kadar mu dovolimo, da vodi in da dela odločitve.
A simple way we can do this, women, is to tell him he's strong as you squeeze their muscles.
In preprost način, kako mu to povemo, je, ko mu tudi rečemo, kako je močen in ga stisnemo za mišice.
Ladies, squeeze the man's arm
A ne,
beside you right now.
prstala, evo, zraven, stisnite mišice moža poleg vas.
I guarantee you they all tightened up.
In zagotovo jo je vsak napel zdajle.
Go figure, it's just symbolic.
No, to je tako simbolično. Ampak resnično.
God has designed them to be strong on our behalf.
Bog jih je namenil, da so močni za nas.
And they want us to know that when we touch their arms.
In želijo, da mi to vemo, kadar se jih dotaknemo.
When my little boys were 4 and 5,
Ko sta bila moja dva fanta, ki sta imela 4 in 5 let,
I did not tell them to go up to the bathroom
jim nisem rekla, da ne gresta v kopalnico
and stand in front of the
in
mirror
da
and
ne
flex their
stojita
muscles.
pred ogledalom in napenjata mišice.
They just did it.
To sta enostavno samo po sebi storila.
And as much as there is on weight training for women today,
In koliko pač danes, tudi obstajajo fitness centri za ženske,
when I touch our daughter's arm, she does not tighten up.
ampak še vedno, kadar se dotaknem hčerine roke, ona ne napne mišice.
So go figure.
No, torej pogruntite zdaj.
A man feels respected when we praise their good decisions and we minimize the criticisms of the poor ones.
Moški se počuti spoštovanega, kadar ga pohvalimo za dobre odločitve in jih potrdimo in jih ne kritiziramo za tiste slabe.
Women, they know when it's a poor decision.
A ne, in ženske svem, da je to...
They know if it's a poor decision.
A ne, tudi oni se zavedajo, da je to slabo, bila to slaba odločitev.
It's a really good time to go quiet.
In takrat je najboljši čas, da ste tiho.
And then a man feels respected
In moški se počuti spoštovan,
when we honor their authority in front of the kids and we differ in private.
kadar cenimo njegovo avtoriteto in jo potrdimo v pričo otrok, pa tudi kadar smo sami.
You may not know this, but it shows huge respect.
Mogoče se niti ne zavedate, ampak to mu pomeni izjemno spoštovanje.
If you failed, you can just begin again.
In če vam spodleti, lahko ponovno poizkusite.
It's a new day.
Tudi za vas je nov dan.
I might remind you that little kids grow up really fast.
Ne vas spomnim, da mali otroci zelo hitro odrastejo.
And then they come through our book signing line
In potem pridejo, a ne tam, kjer midva podpisujeva knjige,
and they say, this is what was going on in our home. My parents need to hear
in
this.
rečejo, joj, to je natanko to, kar se je dogajalo v našem domu. Moji starši bi morali to slišati.
Again, if you failed, just begin again.
In ponovno, če vam spodleti, ponovno poizkusite.
You can seek God's forgiveness, your children's forgiveness,
Lahko
and your
prosite
husband's
Boga za
forgiveness.
odpuščanje, otroke za odpuščanje, moža za odpuščanje.
God will honor your humility.
In Bog bo počastil vašo ponižnost.
Children, whether they're little or grown, will forgive very easily.
In tudi otroci, ne glede na to, ali so mali ali veliki, zelo hitro lahko odpustijo.
And your husband will feel respected.
In vaš mož se bo počutil spoštovan.
And he won't need to talk about it for a very long
In
time.
ne bo mu potrebno dolgo časa o tem govoriti.
We really like it because they can just drop it and
To nam
forget
je
it.
takrat v tistem trenutku všeč, ker oni lahko to hitro pozabijo in
That
spustijo.
comes in really handy when the tables are turned.
Takrat je to za nas zelo praktično, ne? Takrat se mi zaobrnejo.
I had a woman come up to me after a conference who was in a very significant position.
Po eni naši konferenci je prišla neka žena k nam, ki je imela zelo pomembno pozicijo
She came with tears streaming down her face.
in prišla je s solzami v očeh.
She said to me, Sarah, I so dishonored my husband in our home
Rekla mi je, Sara, tako nespoštljiva sem bila do mojega moža.
that at the end of the conference I turned to him and sought his forgiveness.
In na koncu konference sem se obrnila k njemu in sem ga prosila za odpuščanje.
And then I turned to our newly married daughter of 3 weeks
In potem sem se obrnila k moji hčerki, ki je bila mladoporočenka, le 3 tedne je bila poročena
and I only have 2 kids to go.
in še 2 otroka imam za seboj.
There was a woman who was going to see it as a new day.
A ne, to je bila žena, ki je ugotovila, da ima novo priložnost.
Another woman wrote us once
In še ena žena nama je enkrat pisala,
and said, I recently read your book and wish it had been written 20 years ago.
pred kratkim sem prebrala vajino knjigo in si želim, da bi bila napisana že pred 20 leti.
My husband and I have 3 grown sons.
A z možem imava 3 odrasle sinove.
For the first time, I realized why they often reacted so negatively
In prvič sem se zavedla, zakaj so tako pogosto negativno odreagirali.
when I disrespected their dad.
In to je bilo v primerih, kadar sem bila nespoštljiva do njihovega očeta.
As I look back at times of verbal disrespect toward
In
my husband,
ko se spominjam teh vseh verbalnih nespoštljivih opazk do mojega moža,
I understand why they would visibly wince
sedaj razumem, zakaj so bili opazno jezni,
and come angrily to his defense.
zakaj so se jezno odzvali njemu v bran.
They understood what I did not.
Oni so razumeli tisto, česar jaz nisem.
Respect is vital to men.
Spoštovanje je izredno pomembno za moškega.
She goes on to say,
In potem nadaljuje v tem pismu.
I hope you'll explain to the women at your seminars
Upam, da boste razložili ženam na vaših seminarjih,
that a woman's lack of respect toward her husband
da ženino pomankanje spoštovanja v odnosu do moža
has negative effects not only on him,
ima negativne vplive ne samo nanj,
but on the other men in the house as well.
ampak tudi na druge moške, ki prebivajo v tej hiši.
I am making a point of praising and respecting my husband.
In sedaj sem se odločila, da bom znala pohvaliti in počastiti svojega moža
In front of our sons,
v pričo najinih sinov.
and all 4 of them are standing taller.
In sedaj vsi 4 so bolj pokončni.
I love those 2 stories
In ti 2 zgodbi sta mi izredno všeč,
because both of these women are leaving a legacy
ker obe te ženi puščata za seboj neko dediščino
to the next generation.
za naslednjo generacijo.
They saw it as a new day
Videle so priložnost za nov začetek
and they could break the cycle.
in lahko prelomijo ta začarani krog.
A man feels respected when you appreciate and value
Moški se počuti spoštovanega, kadar ga cenite,
his partnership and his pastimes,
kadar cenite njegovo partnerstvo v preteklih časih,
or his desire for a shoulder-to-shoulder friendship like Emerson mentioned
ali
in the
pa to
last session.
njegovo, kadar cenite njegovo željo po tem odnosu z ramo ob rami, kakor je Emerson prej razlagal.
He feels respected when you tell him you like him.
On se počuti spoštovan, kadar mu poveste, da vam je všeč, tak kot je.
A few years ago, there was an ongoing tension in my relationship with Emerson,
Pred nekaj leti je bila neka nenehna napetost v mojem odnosu z Emersonom.
and I couldn't really figure out what was going on
In nisem mogla ugotoviti, kaj se pravzaprav dogaja.
until one day we were having a conversation,
Dokler nekega dne nisva imela pogovora,
and he looked at me and he said, "Sarah, I know you love me, but I do not think you like me."
pogledal me in je rekel: Sara, jaz se zavedam, da me ti ljubiš, ampak mislim pa, da ti nisem tak, kot sem všeč.
He was right.
In imel je prav.
I didn't like him, and I didn't like those 3 children he'd
Ni
given
mi
me.
bil všeč in tudi otroci mi niso bili takrat všeč.
If you ask my friends about me, most of them would tell you I'm pretty positive
Če
and
bi
pretty upbeat.
takrat vprašali moje prijateljice, bi vse povedale, da sem precej pozitivna oseba, živahna.
I see the glass half full and not half empty.
Jaz ponavadi vidim kozarec na pol poln, ne na pol prazen.
I'm pretty positive, as I said,
Sem
pretty
zelo
upbeat,
pozitivna, optimistična,
but I'd become negative in our home.
ampak doma sem postala precej negativna.
Now, my friends didn't know it.
Moje prijateljice tega niso vedele,
I had become so negative that I was complaining about everything.
ampak postala sem tako negativna, da sem se pritoževala nad vsem.
Every wet towel on the bed,
Vsaka mokra brisača, ki se je znašla na posteli,
every shoe from the front door to the back
a
door,
ne, vsak čevelj, ki je bil nekje puščen v hiši,
every crumb on the counter, and every candy
Vsaka-
wrapper wherever.
vsaka drobtinica na pultu, vsak papirček od bombončka, ki je nekje obležal.
I was out to change everybody because I thought if they did it my way, we'd all be happy.
Mislila sem, da moram vsakogar spremeniti, ker sem si mislila, da če bojo delali vsi na moj način, bomo vsi srečni.
And no one was happy, not even me.
Seveda nihče ni bil srečen, vključno z mano.
About this time, I was getting ready to go visit my mother with our daughter Joy.
In takrat sem se ravno kar odpravljala na obisk moji mami, svojo hčerko Joy.
Emerson was going to stay home with the 2 boys.
Emerson pa naj bi ostal doma z 2 sinovoma.
I kept thinking about this, what he had said while I was away.
In medtem, ko sem bila od doma, sem kar naprej razmišljala o tem, kar mi je rekel.
That I loved him, but I didn't like
A
him.
ne, da se zaveda, da ga ljubim, ampak da mi zagotovo ni všeč.
I asked God to speak to my heart.
In takrat sem prosila Boga, da naj mi nekaj spregovori.
And he kind of reminded me that, as Emerson said, we didn't get married because we said, I hate you and you hate me, so let's get married.
Na to, a ne, da se mi, kot je Emerson pregovoril, a ne, da se niso poročila na tak način, škaj je sovražen tebe, ti sovražiš mene, pa dajva se zdaj poročiti.
No, we got married because we were first friends,
Poročila sva se zato, ker sva bila najprej prijatelja,
like everyone does.
tako kot vsi mi.
But I had become unfriendly in our home.
Ampak postala sem precej neprijazna, neprijateljska doma.
While I was away, I decided I was going to go back home and be the friend that he had married.
In ko sem bila od doma, sem se odločila, da se bom vrnila nazaj kot prijateljica.
When we arrived at the airport, he was there to greet us.
In ko sva prišla s hčerko na letališče, je bil Emerson tam, da naj jo pozdravi.
When we saw him, I said, "So, how was your time?"
No, in ko smo se zagledali, sem vprašala, no, kako ste se imeli?
He said, good.
Je rekel, dobro.
I said, did you miss me?
Sem rekel, a ste me pogrešali?
He said, you know, we had so much fun when you were gone.
A veš kaj, toliko smo se zabavali, ko te ni bilo doma.
We played games when we wanted to play games. We ate.
Igrali smo igre, kadarkoli smo se hoteli igrati, jedli smo, kadarkoli smo hoteli jesti,
We watched videos.
gledali smo videe,
We built forts.
a ne gradili trdnave,
We made the beds when we wanted to make the
a ne,
beds.
poslali smo postelje, kadar se nam je zdelo.
As you might have noticed,
In kot ste lahko opazili,
when I asked if he missed me, he didn't say yes and
ko
he
sem ga
didn't say no.
vprašala, če me je pogrešal, ni rekel ja, niti ni rekel ne.
I still remember the pain in my stomach
Še vedno se spominjam te bolečine, ki sem jo imela v trebuhu,
when he didn't answer that question.
ko mi ni odgovoril na moje vprašanje.
But you know what?
Ampak veste kaj?
I saw it as a new day
To sem videla kot priložnost za nov začetek.
and I was excited to begin again.
In v bistvu sem bila navdušena, da lahko ponovno začnem.
Since then, I've begun telling Emerson I like him,
In od takrat sem začela Emersonu govoriti, da mi je všeč.
which translated to mean
Kar v prevodu pomeni,
says, I like you
všeč si mi
and I like being your friend
in rada sem tvoja
and I
prijateljica
respect you.
in spoštujem te.
Thank you. It's true, it works.
To res deluje.
They feel respected when we do recreational activities
In
with
moški
him
se počutijo spoštovane,
or
kadar
watch them do them.
se rekreiramo z njim ali pa ga opazujemo, kadar on to počne.
They like to be with us,
Radi so z nami,
shoulder to shoulder,
rame ob rami,
without always talking about the kids.
ne da mu vedno kar naprej govorimo nekaj o otrocih.
They also like to be with us without talking at all.
In radi so z nami brez vsakršnega govorjenja.
Now, I'm a slow learner and it took
Yes,
me a
sir.
while to get this.
Jaz se zelo počasi učim in kar precej časa sem rabila, da sem to pogruntala.
But finally I did, and so after I did, I decided to enter into this discipline with our oldest son, Jonathan.
Končno sem se naučila in sem začela prakticirati na mojem sinu, Jonathanu, mlajšemu sinu,
Who's a man of very few words.
ki je zelo redko beseden moški.
I thought if this is what men need, then maybe I need to try this out on my sons.
In sem si mislila, če je to, kar moški potrebujejo, potem bom to preizkusila na mojih sinovih.
We were getting ready to go on a vacation with 5 people and 3
In
vehicles.
smo se pripravljali, da gremo na počitnice s 5 ljudmi, 3 vozili.
I was going to ride in his truck with him.
In jaz ne bi se vozila za sinom v njegovem tovornjaku.
Now you see, my boys grew up with a mother who was always asking 20 questions.
In moji sinovi so odraščali z mamo, ki mi je vedno postavljala vsaj 20 vprašanj.
I was trying to get them to come out of themselves and
In jaz sem
share with me
probala
their feelings.
potegniti stvari ven iz njih, a ne da bi z menoj podelili svoje čustva.
They never quite got as excited about it as I
In
did.
nikoli niso bili navdušeni nad tem, tako kot jaz.
I really wished I had learned this discipline in the 5th grade.
In res bi si želela, da bi se tega naučila že v 5. razredu.
Not when I was in the 5th grade, but
Ne-
when our son David was in the
Ne, ko
5th
sem bila
grade.
jaz v 5. razredu, ampak ko je bil sin David v 5. razredu.
I'll never forget picking him up the first day of school and saying, David,
In
how was your day?
Nikoli ne bom pozabila, ko sem ga pobrala iz šole in sem rekla, no David, kakšen je bil tvoj dan?
He said, good.
Je rekel, dober.
What'd you do?
Kaj si delal?
Nothing.
Nič.
Second day, how was your day?
Drug dan, kako je bilo v šoli?
Good.
Dober.
What'd you do?
Kaj si delal?
Nothing.
Nič.
The 3rd day and the 4th day,
3. dan, 4. dan,
same thing. 5th
ista
day.
stvar, 5. dan.
So David, how was your day?
No, David, kako je bilo v šoli?
He said, Mom, it's the same every day. If just I'll let you know.
Vsak dan je isto, če se bo karkoli spremenil, ti bom že povedal.
That's why I wished I'd learned this
To si
discipline
želim, da bi se to naučila v 5. razredu.
in the 5th grade.
5. razredu.
I really do think I would have been a better mother to
In
sons
res si mislim, da bi bila svojim sinovom boljša mama.
if I had started just going, riding shoulder to shoulder with
Če
them
bi začela že od majhnega, a ne tole rame ob rami,
without talking,
brez govorjenja.
even as little boys,
Tudi takrat, ko so bili še majhni fantki.
because just maybe they would have opened up.
Ker mogoče bi se pa celo odprli sami od sebe.
Anyway, back to the truck
No,
story.
da se vrnem nazaj na to zgodbo v tovornjaku.
I want you to know that miracles still happen.
Želim vam povedati, da čudeži se še vedno dogajajo.
I rode in that truck with our son Jonathan
Z Jonathanom sem se peljala v tem tovornjaku.
for 3.5 hours and only 3 things were said.
3 ure in pol in samo 3 besede sva spregovorila.
Should we turn here?
A tukaj zavijeva,
Should we get gas?
a greva po bencin,
And should we turn on the air conditioning?
a prižgeva klimo.
I didn't even need a notepad to write those 3 things
Sploh
down.
nisem rabila si delati zapiskov.
But when we arrived at our destination,
Ampak, ko sva prišla do najine destinacije,
he did not turn to me and say, Mother, thank you so much
se ni obrnil k meni in rekel, o mama, najlepša ti hvala,
for riding shoulder to shoulder with me
ker si se vozila z menoj rame ob rami,
without talking.
brez pogovarjanja.
It just energized me.
To me je res poživilo.
I felt so respected.
Tako spoštovan sem se počutil.
No, he didn't say any of those things.
Nič od tega ni rekel.
But guess what?
Ampak veste kaj?
It was one of the best family vacations we ever had.
To so bile ene izmed najboljših družinskih počitnic, ki smo jih kdajkoli imeli.
Looking back,
In ko se sedaj ozrem nazaj,
I thought maybe I set the stage for that vacation
sem si mislila, mogoče sem pa ravno zaradi tega so bile take počitnice,
by just riding shoulder to shoulder with him
ker sem se samo vozila z njim rame ob rami.
and not asking 20 questions.
In mu nisem postavljala 20 vprašanj.
But back to recreational
Ampak
activities.
da se vrnem nazaj k rekreaciji.
Can you enter into those things that your husband likes?
Ali lahko vstopite, se pridružite stvarem, v katerih uživa vaš mož?
Those things that you probably did when you were dating because you wanted to be
Te
with him?
stvari, ker ste jih verjetno počele takrat, ko ste še hodili, ker ste enostavno si želeli biti z njim?
Whether it's a game on TV, even if you hate sports,
Ne glede na to, a ste mogoče gledali kakšno tekmo na televiziji, čeprav sovražite šport?
or whether it's sitting in a fishing boat, even if you think that's the most boring thing ever.
Ali pa ste sedeli z njim v ribiškem čovnu, če ravno si mislite, da je to najbolj dolgočasna stvar na celem svetu?
And yes, I know there are seasons of life and we can't do everything that we did in those early stages.
Ja, vem, da gremo čez različno obdobje in ne moremo delati vseh istih stvari, kot smo jih včasih počeli.
But wouldn't it be exciting if ever so often
Ampak a ne bi bilo vznemirljivo, če bi vsake toliko časa
we surprised them and did something that we know they would like for us to do with them?
presenetili svojega moža in počeli z njim nekaj, v čemer vemo, da oni uživajo?
Well, one woman wasn't for sure if this was really true,
No, ena žena ni bila povsem prepričana, če je to res.
so she decided to test it out.
In se odločila, da bo to testirala.
Now, in our country, we have recreational hunting.
In v naši državi imamo rekreacijski lov.
In the state of Michigan, on opening day of hunting,
In v Michiganu, ko se odpre ta lovska sezona,
900,000 men go hunting on opening day.
900,000 moških gre na lov tisti dan.
That's almost half of your population.
To je skoraj polovica vaše populacije.
Well, my friend decided to tell her husband she'd like to go hunting with
Moja
him one day.
prijateljica se je odločila, da bo možu povedala, da bo šla z njim na lov.
After picking him up from a near heart attack,
In potem, ko je skoraj doživel infarkt,
they planned their little hunting trip.
sta splanirala ta izlet.
She shared
lovski.
with me how they took their deer blind and put it in their
In
truck
povedala je, kako sta so to lovsko opremo vzela, jo dala na tovornjak
and went to their destination.
in sta šla na to destinacijo.
Now, this woman talks more than me and faster than
Ta
me.
ženska zelo hitro govori in še več govori kot jaz.
And she shared with me how they put the deer blind up and got into
In je
it.
povedala, kako so to opremo dali na tovornjak, kako je se to potekalo.
And then she said, I zipped my
In je rekla,
lips.
in potem sem zaprla svoja usta
She said, for 2 hours we said nothing,
in rekla, 2 uri nisva nič govorila
we did nothing,
in počela nič.
and we got nothing.
In tudi ulovila nisva nič.
And then they took the deer blind down and went back to their truck.
In potem sta vso to lovsko opremo razstavila in jo ponovno položila na tovornjak.
On the way back to the truck,
In na poti do tovornjaka
her husband said to her,
ji je mož rekel,
Roberta, that was awesome.
Roberta, to je bilo fantastično.
We said nothing,
Nič
we
nisva
did
govorila,
nothing,
nič
we
nisva
got
počela
nothing.
in nič nisva ulovila.
Ask her husband. He still, to this day, believes it was awesome.
In njen mož še dan danes verjame, da je bilo to krasno.
I love that story too.
Tudi ta zgodba mi je izjemno všeč.
And lastly, a man feels respected
In zadnjič, način, kako se moški počuti spoštovan,
when you appreciate his passions and his pleasure,
ko ceniš njegove strasti, njegove užitke, veselje
namely his sexual desires,
posebno kar se tiče spolnih želja.
and therefore feels respected when we initiate
In
periodically.
takrat se počuti spoštovan, kadar smo mi
They love it.
včasih iniciatorke tega. To jim je zelo všeč.
And when we respond more often,
In ko se bolj pogosto odzovemo na to.
and you could add the word positively,
In lahko še dodamo besedo, ko se pozitivno odzovemo na to.
they love it.
To jim je izjemno všeč.
Women, I just want to say here that women, God made them this way.
In žene, želim vam samo povedati, da so moški pač na tak način ustvarjeni od
At
Boga.
least the vast majority of men.
Vsaj večina izmed njih.
Just as he made us with a need to talk for emotional release,
Ravno tako, kot je nas ustvaril s potrebo po govorjenju, da se čustveno sprostimo,
men have a physiological need for release.
imajo tudi moški fiziološko potrebo, da se sprostijo.
Just as most men can go a long time without talking,
Ravno tako, kot večina moških lahko dolgo časa preživi brez govorjenja,
most women can go longer without
tudi
sexual
večina
intimacy,
žena lahko preživi precej časa brez spolne intimnosti,
even though we all need it.
če ravno vsi to potrebujemo.
I've been burdened for a long time that many men are suffering in this area
A
of
ne?
their
In
marriage.
bremeni me, da mnogi moški dejansko trpijo na tem področju svojega zakona.
And I was very saddened one day
In zelo žalostna sem bila nekega dne,
when I heard about a small group of women that were talking about sexual intimacy.
ko sem slišala eno malo skupino žena, ki se je pogovarjala o spolni intimnosti.
And one of the young women in the group
In ena izmed mladih žena v tej skupini
said, I just told my
je
husband,
rekla, jaz sem enostavno rekla mojemu možu,
I don't have the time,
jaz nimam časa za
I don't
to,
have the energy,
nimam niti
and I
energije,
don't have the desire.
niti nimam želje po
So
tem.
there.
No, eto.
Now, when I heard this,
In ko sem to slišala,
I was really grieved in my spirit
sem bila res globoko v duhu prizadeta, žalostna.
because I thought, I didn't always feel like fixing my kids' lunch every day.
A sem si mislila, pa saj tudi jaz se nisem vedno počutila, da bi ravno pripravila kosilo za svoje otroke.
Especially when I wasn't hungry.
Posebno takrat, kadar nisem bila lačna.
But I did it because I knew they needed it.
Ampak sem to storila zato, ker sem se zavedala, da otroci to potrebujejo.
I had a medical doctor come up to me after a conference one time,
In po neki konferenci je k meni prišla ena zdravnica,
and he thanked me for sharing that story.
zdravnik, in se mi je zahvalil za to zgodbo.
He said, Sarah, I have women in my office every day,
In je rekel, veš, vsak dan imam žene v moji pisarni,
young as well as older,
mlade pa tudi starejše,
who say what that young woman said.
ki mi povedo ravno to isto stvar, kot jo je ta mlada žena povedala.
And I tell them what you said.
In jim tudi povem, kaj ti poveš.
He said, it really is an epidemic, so please
prav-
keep sharing this.
To je dejanska epidemija, zato te prosim, da še kar naprej govori o tem.
And then I told him this personal story, and he said, Sarah, you need to share that at
In
the
potem
conferences.
sem mu povedala še eno zgodbo in je rekel, Sara, to moraš na vsaki konferenci povedati.
So I shared this next story by orders of the doctor.
In to naslednjo zgodbo vam povem po zdravniškem navodilu.
I shared with him how I'd gone for my yearly physical,
In sem povedala, kako a ne vsako leto grem na zdravniški pregled.
and this time I met with the nurse instead of the doctor.
In takrat sem se sestala z medicinsko sestro namesto zdravnikom.
And I didn't know her very well, but
In
she asked me what I did.
Nisem jo dobro poznala, ampak ona me je vprašala, kaj jaz počnem.
And I said, oh, my husband and I do marriage conferences
rekla,
across the country.
Ja, z možem potujeva in imava te zakonske konference.
And she said, oh, have I got a story for
Rekla,
you.
jaz imam eno zgodbo zate.
Now remember, I didn't know her very
In
well.
zapomnite se, da jaz v bistvu sploh nisem dobro poznala.
I'd only met her a couple other times.
Samo dvakrat sem jo srečala.
So then she shared with me that she and her husband always would visit their parents every
In
weekend.
potem mi je povedala, da ona in njen mož vsaj dvakrat na teden sta obiskala pač starše.
They only lived about 20 minutes away, so they would
Ker
drop by
živijo
sometimes.
samo 20 minut proč, a ne, torej so se ustavili mimo grede.
She said, but this past weekend we
Rekla,
did not
ampak
go.
Prejšnji teden se pa nisva zaustavila.
She said, I called my mom to tell her that we wouldn't be stopping by.
In poklicala sem mamo in sem mi povedala, da je ne bova obiskala.
And she said, oh, why not, Beth?
In je rekla, zakaj pa ne, Beth?
She said, oh, Mark's in a twit.
Mark je slabe vole.
Well, what's he in a twit about?
No, zakaj pa je slabe vole?
She said, well, I suppose it's because we haven't been sexually intimate
Ja,
for 6 or 7 days.
Verjetno, ker že 6-7 dni nisva bila spolno intimna.
She said, Beth,
Je
you
rekla,
should be ashamed of
Beth,
yourself.
sram te bod.
She said, Mother?
Rekla, mama,
She said, Beth, why would you deprive him of something
Pa zakaj bi mu odtegnila nekaj,
that takes such a short amount of time
kar zahteva tako malo časa,
and makes him so happy?
pa še tako ga usreči?
She said, Mother.
Rekla, mama.
And then she said this to me.
In potem mi je povedala tole.
She said, Sarah, my parents have been married for over 50
Rekla,
years,
Sara, moja dva starša sta poročena že več kot 50 let.
and I don't know anyone happier than my mom and
In ne
dad.
poznam nikogar srečnejšega, kot sta moja mama in oče.
I said, Beth,
In sem rekla, Beth,
your father is married to one wise woman,
tvoj oče je poročen z izjemno modro žensko.
and I'm so thankful she shared her wisdom with you.
In tako sem hvaležna, da je to svojo modrost podelila s teboj.
So women, here's my analogy.
Torej, ženske, tukaj je moja analogija.
What if your husband didn't talk to you for 3 days?
Kaj, če se vaš mož ne bi pogovarjal z vami 3 dni?
What if he didn't talk to you for 3 weeks
Kaj, če se ne bi pogovarjal z vami 3 tedne?
or 3 months
Ali 3 mesece?
or 3 years?
Ali 3 leta?
I think what you see what I'm trying to say here.
Mislim, da razumete, kaj vam poskušam povedati.
And research shows it's a huge issue.
In raziskave potrjujejo, da je to izjemno velika težava.
So women, if you're looking to show him respect or just bless him,
Torej, ženske, če iščete način, kako ga spoštovati oziroma le blagosloviti,
this would be a really good place to begin.
to je zelo dober začetek.
And women, these things will give you power and influence, and you will
In
not become a
vse te
doormat.
stvari vam bodo dale moč in vpliv in ne boste postale predpražnik.
It is true.
To je resnica.
To all of us,
In za vse nas
this is power and influence.
to pomeni moč in vpliv.
And you know what? This is a new day.
In veste kaj? To je nov dan.
You can begin again.
Lahko ponovno začnete.
And you can have hope for your relationships.
In lahko imate upanje za vaš odnos.
In closing, I just want to remind
In
you,
ko zaključujem, vas želim samo spomniti,
please remember this.
da si zapomnite tole.
It's about who I am
Da gre se za to, kdo sem jaz
and not who they aren't.
in ne za to, kaj on ni.
There's such freedom when you live that
In v
way.
tem je taka svoboda, ko lahko živite na tak način.
Thank you for letting me share. Take
Hvala,
a
da ste
1-minute
mi
stand-up break.
dovolili, da to podelim in lahko za en trenutek ustanete, da si malce raztegnete
And
noge
Emerson will come.
in potem pride
Thank you.
Emerson, da zaključi.